Almost 4 years and $750 million later, it is here. The Riverbend project, which evolved into the Tesla solar cell factory, is not only built, it's also begun production.
And it's a milestone for the city and the South Buffalo neighborhood the plant calls home. And while many neighbors are excited, there are still some unsure about its success looming.
Steve Brown is in South Buffalo tonight with our story. Good evening, Steve.
Mary Alice and Pete, the facts I'm about to recite are so familiar that folks at home would probably talk them or speak them or recite them along with me. This was the former Republic Steel plant. It was shuttered and a brownfield. Not anymore. Today, it is a shiny new solar cell factory which is in operation. The most expensive project in Western New York history. It is understandable if people are excited about this. Still, some people aren't.
We saw rushes of construction people coming in the morning.
Ty Reynolds' business, Mazurik's Bakery, started selling more almost immediately after ground was broken at Riverbend down South Park from his front door.
It's great for business, it's great for the community and the neighborhood as well, so it can only help improve the First Ward even more in South Buffalo.
A block south, this former funeral home converted into a coffee house called Undergrounds has been operating for a little over a year. They are Tesla factory fans.
Obviously, knowing that that was going to be coming down the line and that it's right down the street from us, it just fed into this being a really good location.
And while we were there, this group of 4 men in the corner booth, they work at the new plant. Proof, the coffee cafe is already benefiting from the solar panel plant down the street.
Just job security for people, and that the businesses around the plant are able to flourish or even open up, new places. And the fact that we get to be a part of that is really exciting.
And across the street from the factory, new construction. But go a bit further south on South Park, and shuttered storefronts are not hard to find. Years ago, this neighborhood had more people and more paychecks. And while multiple people refuse to say so on camera, there is doubt the shiny new factory means good times are headed their way.
I can understand that because there's been quite a few projects that people have talked about that were going to launch and they started or didn't even happen at all in the past, and so people are a little leery about what may happen. But I mean, at this point, today they're starting production, so that's a great leap forward.
Governor Cuomo himself has talked publicly in Buffalo about this, trying to change the mentality, the negative mentality that some Buffalonians may have, maybe a lot of them. And while he has convinced some that this is the view that is most likely Buffalo's future, there are some people who live in this neighborhood who are not buying that notion just yet. Steve Brown, Channel 2 News.